Today I'm planting an enormous sweet corn patch with my two old John Deere 4020 tractors. Good morning, everybody. As you'll see behind me, we're starting the day with engine trouble. If you clicked on this video and saw the title and thumbnail, you will see what we're doing today. We are doing old 4020 tractor things. Now that we've got Gage full time, I think we might need to make use of my pickup, the 4-door, a little more often so that I've got room and he's got room, because this cab situation isn't exactly ideal for 3 people.
It's definitely blue. It's definitely all over that. It might be my water pump.
Good thing it's only gravel on the way home. The key is going to be unloading this without letting the units drag on the ground, because that would plug them up. If you remember, several months ago in the dead of winter, I went out on an auction site and purchased some old equipment. Purchased this 4020 and fixed it up. We also purchased a box scraper, a mower, but most importantly, and what we're going to be using today, a disc. This tractor looked a lot different when we first brought it home. It had a loader on it. It was really dirty and needed a lot of maintenance. We have put the time in and the thing looks really nice. The one thing that I wasn't completely satisfied with this 4020 was the fact that it was gas and not diesel. So we have something to pull out of the weeds together today. We're going to be grabbing a jump pack and a battery. Today is the day we get to bring home to our farm a 1965 diesel 4020. They said it had a battery, but given my experience and history with batteries, I'm sure it's dead. So I brought one just in case. We gotta get this thing started and loaded up. This thing looks pretty shoddy. Seat's pretty comfy though. We'll have to come up with a better battery holder spot. For now, that'll work. Doesn't this thing sound amazing? It's got duals, and it has a loader on it, and it's just got a powerful diesel engine. And the best thing about this is it has a turbo on it and a beautiful shiny chrome stack. Looks a little rough around the edges now, but I assure you, once we get it home and put this thing to work, you will see what I see, that she is an absolute beast. This is what we're going to be using to pull our disc. Should be all good to go. Before we actually get out to the field, I just want to tell you the story of how we came to acquire this piece of equipment behind me, because it's kind of a sad story. There was a dairy farm in Minnesota that the bank foreclosed upon. They couldn't pay their bills, they went under, which is just really tragic. So the bank repossessed this tractor, which had worked its whole life on that farm, and put it up for auction. Now, if you know anything about old tractors, they're a pretty sought after item. So there was a lot of people bidding on this, but I just knew that this tractor had to find its final home here on my farm. So we bid it up and got this tractor and took it home. It can retire in peace and live out its days working little pieces of ground. Old tractors like this deserve all of the love and respect. And I have to say, it makes a pretty good pairing for the gas 4020. A match made in heaven. Really, the one thing that we had to do to this disc, the hydraulic cylinder was in pretty good shape, but the hoses were absolutely shot. So we put new hoses on, got new fittings, and look at that. We used it, raised and lowered several times, no leaks. So that is all good to go. The other thing was we had some flat tires, but we just kind of deleted them and that fixed it. So this disc is ready to work. This will be the first thing through the field, and we'll follow closely behind it with the planter. Looked everything over, it's good to go. So it's time to take this beast out and do some work. What you see behind me is the result of a full day of disking using the 4020. We took this little bit of land from the grass that you see on the right to this beautiful planting bed that you see on the left. We disked all day, got it to look like this, got a rain on it, so we've got a good moisture profile down there. We're gonna go over it with the disc one last time before we finally get to plant our sweet corn. Look at that rich soil that we get to plant into. know, Grant, I think our ground is ready to plant into. What do you think?
I think it looks great. Let's go get the planter.
We also measured out and put some flags so that when we're driving the planter, we just have to keep it lined up with those white flags. That way we can plant straight rows. Later on in the season, that will help us when we come back to cultivate. Grant seems to think that I can't get this thing started. And I don't know if he's questioning my skill or if he's just seriously concerned that this thing won't start. So what do you guys think? Can I get this thing started? Let's see. He's giving me such an ornery look from behind the camera. You guys can't see it.
It's not her. I'm giving the tractor an ornery look.
All right, well, let's check.
I wasn't doubting you. I was doubting the tractor.
Got the tractor and planter out here. It's lined up with the flags. The 3-point isn't super strong, meaning we just shut the tractor off and it's already settling. So that's definitely something we're gonna have to watch out for. But there's not a lot of technology on this. It's all chain driven. So we just put it down on the ground and things start turning and the seeds start planting. We got these boxes. It's not gonna take too much seed. You'd be shocked at how little seed needs to be in the box to actually plant. Let's just open one of these up and take a look. That's all it takes. There's our sweet corn seed, ready to go in the ground. Rock, paper, scissors for who gets to actually plant?
You got it. You got it. Just put the little silver thing on the white flag and you'll be good to go.
All right.
Check as you go.
Let's plant.
Set it down and drive.
This went so well. Our sweet corn is in the ground and now we just water it and we wait. This is where the element of patience really comes in. If you want to check out what our big tractors planting looks like, we'll have a video up there that you can click on. But for now, you're just going to have to subscribe and wait to see what happens with our sweet corn patch. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye!